Jannik Sinner is not only the world number one in tennis and a four-time Grand Slam champion, but he's also becoming one of the sport's most talked about figures off the court. Known for his icy composure, relentless ground strokes, and steely determination on the biggest stages, the reigning US Open champion has managed to do something very few tennis stars achieve: become a household name for both his achievements and his personal life. At Flushing Meadows this year, Sinner has dominated headlines with his performance and his aura, but whispers surrounding his romantic life have captured just as much attention. The Italian star sparked romance rumors after cameras caught a telling glimpse of his phone during the tournament. His lock screen displayed a picture of Danish model Maria Hazanovic. That single image ignited a storm of speculation, with fans and media rushing to connect the dots. Hazanovic, 24, is no stranger to the public eye herself. A rising model from Copenhagen, she previously dated Mick Schumacher, the son of legendary Formula One icon Michael Schumacher. Now, her name is linked to the most in-demand figure in men's tennis. On the court, Sinner continues to blaze a path of dominance. In his latest match, he dispatched Kazakhstan's Alexander Bublik in straight sets, advancing confidently into the quarterfinals. The scene inside Arthur Ashe Stadium on Monday night showcased why many believe he is the future of tennis. Every forehand he unleashed, every serve that clipped the line, every ice-cold stare after a winning rally reminded fans that Sinner is here not just to defend his US Open crown, but to stamp his authority as the man to beat in the new tennis era. Yet despite his dominance, there is an undeniable shift in his demeanor. For the first time, Sinner looks like a man not only driven by trophies and titles, but also captivated by matters of the heart. His career has always been a carefully measured climb, from the boy who traded skiing for tennis in Italy's snowy peaks, to the young professional cracking the top 10, and finally to the unflinching warrior who dethroned the game's giants. But now, the whispers are louder than ever. Has Sinner finally found love? The clues have been piling up. In the weeks leading up to the US Open, Italian newspaper Corriere dello Sport directly asked him about his private life. His answer was short but revealing: "Yes, I am in love. But we do not talk about our private life." For a man as guarded and disciplined as Sinner, that was as close to a confession as fans could ever hope for. He was also photographed in Copenhagen, Hazanovic's home city, walking beside a mysterious woman believed to be the model herself. When pressed, Sinner brushed it off, saying he was only there for a few photo shoots and some business. But the timing, the location, and now the phone lock screen have only fueled the narrative further. Sinner is no stranger to romance rumors. In the past, he has been linked with high-profile figures such as SI swimsuit model Brooks Nader, and he also had a well-documented relationship with fellow tennis professional Anna Kalinskaya. That relationship came to an end earlier this year in dramatic fashion, when Sinner told reporters he was very surprised to see photos circulating that implied he was in a relationship, insisting that it was nothing serious. Their split became official in May, leaving fans wondering who would next capture the heart of the Italian superstar, and now, all signs point toward Hazanovic. The fact that her image sits proudly on his phone, the one device most people guard as their most personal possession, feels like confirmation that this is no ordinary rumor. A spectator at the US Open recorded the moment when Sinner's phone lock screen was visible, sending social media into meltdown. Within hours, tennis forums, fan pages, and gossip columns alike were ablaze with discussion. What makes the story even more fascinating is the timing. Sinner is at the very pinnacle of his career. He has secured 4 Grand Slam titles and is widely tipped to become the face of tennis in the post-Djokovic-Nadal-Federer era. Standing in his way are formidable rivals like Carlos Alcaraz, the fiery Spaniard who shares the same ambition of ruling the sport, and Novak Djokovic, the 24-time Grand Slam champion who refuses to fade quietly into the background. In fact, Djokovic remains the only player outside of Sinner and Alcaraz to have claimed a major in the last 2 years, winning the US Open in 2023. The tension on court is already monumental, but now, with his heart seemingly intertwined with Hazanovic, Sinner's life feels like something out of a modern sporting fairy tale. A man conquering both the biggest stages in tennis and perhaps finding love at the same time. Sinner himself has admitted that balancing personal life and professional life is a challenge. Yet he insists that nothing distracts him from his goals. As he prepares to face his compatriot Lorenzo Musetti in the quarterfinals, his eyes remain fixed on the prize, a fifth Grand Slam title and back-to-back US Open victories. But even the most disciplined champions cannot entirely silence the pull of emotions, and it seems the Italian star is embracing that side of his journey. Fans are divided. Some are thrilled to see Sinner open up emotionally, believing that love might fuel his greatness even further. Others worry that romance could be a distraction as he attempts to fend off the likes of Alcaraz and Djokovic in New York. But no matter which side you stand on, there's no denying this: Jannik Sinner is no longer just a tennis machine. He is a man of depth, ambition, vulnerability, and passion. For Hažanović, the spotlight is equally bright. Known for her elegance and poise in the modeling world, she now finds herself linked with one of the most recognizable figures in global sport. The comparison to other high-profile tennis romances is inevitable, whether it's Maria Sharapova's famous relationships, or the enduring partnership of Andre Agassi and Steffi Graf. Could Sinner and Hažanović be the next power couple of sports? Only time will tell. For now, what's certain is that the 2025 US Open is about more than just tennis. It's about ambition, rivalry, legacy, and maybe, just maybe, a love story unfolding in real time. As Sinner steps back onto the courts of Arthur Ashe, thousands of fans watch his every move. Each ace he delivers and each forehand he rips down the line is another step toward history. But beyond the racket and the roars of the crowd, there lingers an image of a young Danish model on his phone screen, a reminder that even champions have hearts that beat outside the baseline. Whether he lifts the trophy again or not, Sinner has already won something equally powerful: the fascination of the world.